a matchup for the UFC bantamweight division title. So here's the #1 bantamweight contender making his way to the octagon. Gotta be some nerves here as he gets set to compete for the UFC bantamweight title. No denying he deserves to be there. He's got the requisite win streak, he's got the finishes, he's got the popularity, the fan support. Now he needs the championship performance. We'll see if he has what it takes to unseat the incumbent. Well, he has successfully defended the title, and that is the goal in front of him yet again tonight. The UFC's bantamweight champion of the world. And not only does he believe he is the best right now, he believes he is the best 135-pound fighter of all time. If you want to be in that class tonight, certainly one this young man has got to have. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Sterling is 4 years the elder. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Petr Yan. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Uniondale, New York, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Aljamain Sterling.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all the mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Lands a big right hand early. Really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
Great punch landed with so much power.
And they separate. Oh, and now the underhook, DC. Oh, goes to the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
It allows him to get right back up.
He did a great job securing that ankle pick, but did not react quick enough to secure top position.
All right, so just like that, back to a standing position. We will see who has the advantage. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab.
Ooh. Seconds now remain in the round. Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Final minute. All right, stacking him up here, keeping the pressure on. I know you guys do a lot of this training with your jiu-jitsu coach there in San Jose.
Oh, absolutely, but it's a difference. If your feet are on our hips, it's a problem. So we shove them through the middle. We shove them through the middle so that our legs can be what controls your feet.
Right.
We're not using our hands. I'm not using my hands. I'm using my legs to just kind of wheel and deal you from side to side. Then my upper body is free to punch. If you get your feet on my hips, you're out.
Right.
May as well just kick away.
All 25 total strikes, as you see there, have landed for Aljamain Sterling. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level...
Right there. Exactly just like that. Just like that last round. Keep doing it. All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Powerful leg kick land.
Oh, he slipped well there to avoid the left hand coming back. So we pull up the numbers here. 28 total strikes have landed for Aljamain Sterling. And in terms of the accuracy rate, 41% tonight against Petr Yan. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, disguise that. Nice trip to get the takedown from the clinch. Well, Sterling's got a very unorthodox striking style, a lot of different weapons in his arsenal, and a lot of those have been on display here in this one. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Sterling's going for the leg, might be a submission opportunity here.
The problem with rolling leg lock in MMA, man, is you get beat up, especially if you're a little bit hurt.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
Now into his mouth.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, he's got the feet on the hips now, DC, in a pretty good position to get out, I would think, if he so chooses.
Absolutely. This is the ideal position for escaping. Now, you're not going to get a submission off or anything like that, but you having your feet on your opponent's hips, it just allows you to build a push. You just push with your feet, you elevate your opponent's hips away from you, and then you just get a jiu-jitsu escape. Post your hand back, hip heights up, back to your feet, now we're back to fight.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Blocks the shot.
Big, powerful punch land. Now we get back to range.
Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is a great technique, but it only takes one time to check it, and your night could be over. Or you can end up like Anderson Silva. Be careful.
Got an issue, here's a tissue. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they can...
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do, and it stays this close, you gotta really switch it up. What corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds? He's lifted now.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body. Really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Well, the numbers continue to pile up. 54 total strikes unofficially have landed for Petr Yan. Just below 50% thus far, landing with 44% accuracy against Aljamain Sterling. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sterling. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, he's got the choke.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
That punch no good. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. All right, so he connects with another punch there, kind of targeting that cut, I think.
I mean, when you get a cut on your opponent and you see it and it's pouring blood, you continue to attack it every time.
And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options. Knee on belly. Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pounds. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped.
Close guard. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off of the hips to try to move your opponent off of you. Don't pull him down to close the space.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside.
Judo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a something.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, closed guard now. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Nice hammer fist. Both fighters back to their feet now. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Sterling. Trying to establish that jab. Oh! Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Takedown defense holds up.
Right hand punch in the clinch. Good stick.
Oh, now going to the judo throw. He ends up inside control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound or he can chase submission. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Problem rolling leg lock in MMA, man, is you get beat up, especially if you're a little bit hurt.
Oh. It's in there deep. There you go.
Wow.
Oh, right to the mouth.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, stacked guard here now. The feet are on the hips, DC, so for the top fighter, this is not at all ideal.
No, this is not ideal because now he has to try and stop his opponent from kicking him away. How do you do that? You attack the feet. You start grabbing the feet with the hands, lead with your hips, grab the feet with the hands, pass the feet to the side, and start to lead with your knee to try to get into side control.
Nice work. Keep it up. You're landing those kicks beautifully. Your timing.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Sterling gets caught with that punch. Back and forth we go. All right, he'll engage in a single. Nice trip to change the level. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about survival.
Oh, it's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing this kick with so much force.
Oh, single collar tie here. Sterling gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. All right, single collar tie now. And with authority, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, feet on the hips here.
He
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Whoa! Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy's throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant...
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Trying to stay in this fight! All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Take him down, cut him. Over and over, he's securing these takedowns.
All right, well, as expected, nothing easy about it. The fight goes the full 25-minute distance. Could be looking at a split decision here, Daniel.
A very close fight. I mean, this is uncomfortable. I've sat there before walking to the middle of the octagon in a title fight as the champion, not knowing if I had done enough to win. This is a nervous feeling, but I believe the champ did just enough to keep the belt.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Aljamain Sterling.
So he goes out just the way he came in, and still UFC bantamweight champion of the world. The fight goes the full 25 minutes. You thought maybe there were times in the middle of the fight that you would get the finish, but in the end, the champion gets the desired result. Another defense, and he